The stolen shadows. The city never truly slept. Neon lights danced, crowds hummed, and shadows stretched across the asphalt. But one day, people began to notice something unsettling. Shadows weren't just following anymore. They twitched unnaturally, lingered where they shouldn't, or eerily simply disappeared. Anxiety seeped into the bustling streets like a fog. Rumors spread like wildfire. Shadows of the missing would appear in strange corners, whispering secrets to no one. Worried eyes scanned pavement reflections, afraid theirs might vanish next. Little did the city know, these wayward shadows were harbingers of something far darker. Miles Everett, a private investigator, made a career unraveling mysteries. But this case? It felt alive. Clients stumbled into his dimly lit office muttering the same oddities, disobedient or stolen shadows. It wasn't just paranoia anymore. These shadows entwined themselves with unsolved crimes, and Miles couldn't turn away. Walking home one icy night, Miles glanced at his own shadow under the flickering streetlights. It moved. But what he saw froze him to the core. It raised a hand as if pointing to him. His pulse raced as he realized his shadow knew the city's secrets. But how? Determined to uncover the mystery, Miles followed curious cases. A woman whose fiancé disappeared could still see his shadow lurking near their door. A retired cop, whose badge went missing years ago, swore his twisted shadow showed him a hidden location. While piecing it together, dots began to connect. These shadows weren't gone. They were stolen, and stolen shadows carried the weight of their owner's guilt. Every theft, every crime, every buried secret clung to these stolen shadow fragments, resurfacing to haunt their owners from the dark. The bigger the crime, the more twisted their shadow became. But the mystery wasn't finished with Miles. One fateful night, he followed his shadow's lead to a decrepit factory on the city's outskirts. Shadows danced wildly on the walls, people absent like phantoms in a haunting play. His shadow slithered up the wall and began pointing again. There, in the center of the room, he found a diary. It belonged to a cold killer whose unsolved crimes had gripped the city years ago. Each entry detailed the murders, grisly, gut-wrenching stories of victims lost. But the last page bore a cryptic message. They know, they always know. Miles returned home that night, chilled to the bone, the diary clenched in his hand. His shadow stared back, but it didn't move this time. He knew now, those who ignored their darkest secrets faced consequences. Shadows revealed truths no one could bury forever. With trembling resolve, Miles decided to share what he had uncovered. But could anyone believe him? Could he even trust his own shadow anymore? Because now it whispered, a warning, a truth he wished he could unhear. Darkness had a price, and Miles knew he'd pay it soon. The shadows aren't just the absence of light, they're fragments of truths we hide. Miles took the first step to face them. Now, the question is, what about you? If shadows spoke back, what would they reveal? If this story unsettled you, don't look away. Share and subscribe for more mysterious tales. Hit the notification bell to uncover the next dark secret waiting in the shadows, and bring a light to the mysteries that lurk within.